want me to change, they want me to change, but I ain't changing. Nah, I remain.
And you are now tuned into another episode of Black Business Buzz, brought to you by BAM, Intellectually Petty Radio, and Beautiful Machine Magazine, and the mighty Nerd DJs Radio Network. I am Jobs. I am your host. I have been granted the privilege and the honor to bring to you several different Black-owned businesses tonight. We try to do this at least once a month, where we just, for no apparent reason but to support our own, which is more than enough of a reason, we try to bring you a few different Black-owned businesses so that they can promote their product and or service. And today is absolutely no exception. Excuse me. We have, first up the bat, we have the Rose Room. Hold on. Who do we have representing the Rose Room?
Hi, this is Tamika Franklin representing the Rose Room. How are you guys?
Doing well. And yourself? How's your family?
Everybody's doing wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
Okay, so the Rose Room is a very interesting name.
Yes.
Where did that come from? What do you do? And where can people find you?
Okay, so the Rose Room is a collaborative venue space where we typically try to host events that highlight other businesses, just kind of hold space where other businesses can kind of utilize our space to promote their own business.
Okay.
And in the interim of that, we also are a full service event design firm. And so we do off-site events, on-site events, showers, weddings, any type of social events and even corporate events. And then we have a sister company, which is Bubblegum Girls Balloons, who does all of the balloon decor.
Did they do that one that you showed me?
Yes.
Please, you got to show the people this dog, this balloon dog.
No, they didn't. This is just a balloon dog. This is a speaker. This just came from like Five and Below or something, but this is just like a little speaker. And I try to collect little balloon animal type artifacts, just to keep in our office and stuff to, keep us on our toes.
Who does the balloon? I don't know. Are they art? What do they call when you twist it into like a dog or something?
Balloon arches, balloon designs. I do those. I do all of the. I'm the event designer. I do all of the event designs. I have a team of wonderful people that work with me and help me. So there are a couple of other balloon artists who do step in to help out. But for the most part, I am the lead balloon designer and designer for the Rose Room. Okay,
I got a toddler. I have a theme. I want to do, I don't know, Spider-Man.
Okay. Well,
I call you up.
Yeah, it's interesting that you said that because I just got that call yesterday. I have a
That's
client.
My man's intuition.
I have a client whose son is turning. He's turning 4, and she wants to do an outside event at her home, and he wants it to be Spider-Man. So typically we do a design consultation with you, kind of figure out all of the specifics, like how many people, make sure that we can actually do the event. And then we come out and do a site visit to make sure everything is going to fall into place. And then we do a design for you, you approve it, and then we show up and make it happen for you and your 4-year-old.
Is there something that's just too stupid?
Oh yes, there's, and I am all about just being able to be creative and in a creative space. So I welcome all ideas. There are some ideas that are, more outlandish than others. But hey, that's all about being creative and however you as a client, you want to get someone who is going to match your crazy, so to speak. And many times we have matched people's crazy.
Biggest surprise that you didn't think you could pull off, but you did?
Well, the Rose Room is a huge surprise because the Rose Room was definitely born of, I've been doing events off and on for about 25 years, but never anything full time. I was, I call myself a corporate America slave. I was, constantly being pulled back into corporate America. But I had a very serious health scare that I'm actually still, dealing with, where my heart was I had congestive heart failure kind of after COVID. And so I have what's called an LVAD, which is a ventricle device that is basically like batteries, like a energizer battery. And so I was in
that's externally, right?
Yeah. So I have to wear it at all times, and it was very traumatic experience for me and my family. But they said basically I wasn't gonna live if I didn't have this done. And so I had it done, and I was in that hospital, Henry Ford Hospital. Shout out to Henry Ford Hospital heart team. I was there about 45 days, and I said to myself, God, when you come out of here, I'm working in my purpose. I'm doing everything that I love. I'm doing what is pleasing to you. I'm making this happen. And I came out of that hospital, and about a week later, I looked at my husband and I said, I'm going to start the Rose Room.
The crazy part about it is that in 2020, I had heart surgery.
Yeah.
So I didn't have an LVAD, but my arteries were almost completely occluded, all of them.
It puts it into perspective for you.
It changed. I'm such a fucking, excuse my language, but I'm such a fucking pussy now. Yeah. I cry over every fucking thing.
Well, and it's not even that. I think, it wasn't that for me. For me, it was my tolerance. Before I would tolerate, and I would do everything for everybody. And at this point, I just said, you know what? I'm throwing all caution to the wind. I'm trusting in God, and I'm doing what I love. And so the Rose Room is my baby. It's my redemption. It's my healing. It was all of those things. And my community and my clients and the people who have supported us, amazing people. It was just such an amazing turnout that people were like they were waiting for me.
So where's it located at?
We're at Kelly. We're in East Point. Right now, we're at the Rose Room East Point. We're at 22209 Kelly Road, right between 8 Mile and 9 Mile. Very small, intimate venue, perfect for very upscale events. Showers, baby showers, bridal showers, corporate events. I have a couple of church groups that come in. We do classes all the time. Different businesses come in and do pop-ups. I mean, it's there for our community. And we are actually just in the process, in the very beginning stages of opening the Rose Room Detroit. So we are expanding in the next year. And I'm very excited about that because I didn't see expansion. But when God says bigger, you go bigger.
Okay, so in May, I decided to surprise my old lady. It was her birthday. I hired a chef, came out to the house, did this shit up. It was beautiful. I'd like to take that on location.
Yes.
Do you have a particular, let's say I want to use the Rose Room. Do you have a chef that you work with, or do you have some? Yeah, you really need to hit me up.
We could put it together. We have an outstanding vendor list. I only deal with vendors who I feel like are within a luxury caliber, because it promotes the brand. So there is something for everybody for sure, but everyone that we deal with that's on our vendor list is of top-notch quality. They have been vetted by us. We stand by them, and everything that they do is amazing.
If people want to get in touch with you, how do they go about doing that?
Please visit us at the Rose Room on Facebook. If you want to see IG, we're the Rose Room 23 on IG, and we are always available by telephone at 586-279-9423.
Is there a price range that you care to get into, or is that something?
Our basic package, and when I say basic package, we are bar none above a lot of other venues, because we offer a lot for what you get for a basic package. So we offer a fully draped room. We offer Chiavari clear chair seating up to 65. We offer floor length linen in black, and we have a very upscale decor, a marble epoxy floors, a custom rose wall. We have an upscale prep area kitchen, and we start at $800 for a 6-hour rental.
Oh, that's not bad though.
Oh, you get all of that, and if you didn't want to come in and do any decor, it's pretty much already set up really nicely for you. But if you do want a decor package, they start at $1,500.
Do I have to clean up?
No. So we do have a $150 cleaning fee that is also, in addition to your $800, there's a $150 cleaning fee. We clean and disinfect after each and every event. We wipe our tables down. You don't have to come in cleaning. If you have an event, you don't have to clean up at the end. We ask that you put your trash in trash cans at the back door and just clean up behind yourself. Like if there's any spills, we leave the mop and everything for you to clean up any spills that you may have. And then you lock the door, or you just leave out. I lock the door.
Is there a dream event that you'd like to plan?
Yes, there's so many dream events that I like to plan. I'm starting to get more into corporate events. So I love to plan. Let's go with a short-term goal. My short-term goal dream event, I want to do a full prom next year. I'm putting it out there that the Rose Room wants to do your high school prom. So that's something that I really want to do next year. I'm putting it out there that that we're available. And we're ready to do proposals for prom. So that's something I really want to do.
Why prom?
Well, there's the prom send-off season for us in our community is a huge thing. And I am not opposed to people going all out for their kids and celebrating.
Okay, so some of that shit's too much, though. You got to come on.
I can. As an event planner, it's never too much for me. But to your point, I understand what you're saying, but we don't say that when other communities celebrate their kids in audacious ways. When the Jewish people have their bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs and the quinceañeras, and we don't say that when they celebrate their children and they spend hundreds and thousands of dollars to do that, because their kids are turning 13 or whatever. We don't say that. And so we have to normalize being able to know that we deserve that nice things too. And I'm all for, celebrating your children. They are our future. They are probably more than deserving. If your parents feel like you're deserving, hey, I'm here for it.
Okay. And I'm with you on that to an extent.
Yeah.
Stop celebrating your stupid kids. If your kid is failed the seventh grade 3 times, don't buy them shit. Stop it. I'm sorry. I know. Some of y'all niggas dumb. We can't lie about that shit.
I mean, I've seen some things that I'm like, well, I'm not really into the animals, at the prom. Like, the whole goat thing was different for me.
Yo. Somebody actually wanted a fucking goat.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Got the goat.
Give you a break.
That's right. I've seen, camels. I've seen some outrageous things. So my God. I'm really not into the animal kingdom portion of it, but everything else, I mean, let's do it. The sky's the limit.
Don't go to prom smelling like animal shit.
No,
that's a high probability with a camel.
Yes, they smell. I don't even want to be near them, in my new dress.
Yo.
And that happens. I've seen it.
Oh my God.
Not pretty.
All right. So I gotta get to our next guest.
Yes.
But just really quickly, just in case they missed it or whatever, how they get in touch with you and let them know really, really quickly what it is that you are offering service-wise.
All right. So the Rose Room is a full-service event planning firm and venue. We are located in East Point at 22209 Kelly Road. You can find us on Facebook under The Rose Room. You can also find us on IG under The Rose Room 23, or you can friend me personally, Tamika Jefferson Franklin.
This has been fucking dope. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you. And I'm sorry, my language is trash.
Oh, I have
However,
the same language.
however, I love our people.
I do. 'Cause
Um,
we're here. We're here.
if there's anything I can possibly do, let me know, and I got you. And I live in Cleveland now, so I don't know if you know about the Cleveland Clinic, but as far as the heart shit,
Yeah.
it doesn't get any better than the Cleveland Clinic.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Henry Ford has been amazing. They literally saved my life. I would not. I mean, I know other people that have been to other clinics, but this is my home, and they are so good to me. And I'm thriving. I'm thriving.
Much love to you, and we will definitely be praying for you. You
Thank
have
you.
a phenomenal one, and hit me up, okay?
Absolutely.
All right,
Bye,
no
guys.
doubt. Peace out. We got the Rose Room. And next we have exclusive hair care. So if you got hair follicles anywhere and you need some hair for that particular hair follicle, they got you. Hold on one second. Let me get. How you doing, Queen? How's life?
Hi, how are you?
I'm all right. Yourself?
Pretty good. Happy
How's
to
your
be
family?
here. Doing pretty good. I have some teenage children. They're doing pretty good.
Teenagers are trash. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Throw the whole 14 to 19 age
Yeah.
range. Throw it away.
Throw them all away. Me being a previous educator,
Okay. So you sell hair, correct?
Yes.
I'm assuming it is not necessarily off of. Well, I don't know. Is it human hair?
Yeah, I was one of the first people in the city of Detroit selling the raw Indian hair does come from donors from India. And then I expanded to the other types of hair as well in 2011 till now.
Damn, so you've been doing this, what?
I've been the hair lady, over 14, 15 years.
Yo, so how do I call an order? Do I need to get an eighth of hair, or is it half a bird of hair? How do I order hair?
Pack is 4 ounces. Oh my God! And you want to talk in the terminology? Yeah, you would need at least 8 to 12 ounces for a full head of hair. Yes. Oh my God. I'm
so sorry. I can't help myself.
That's okay. I understand. Oh my God.
Yeah. So okay. So what were you doing prior to the hair business?
Oh wow. So I was working at Comcast Cablevision. So I was selling cable. Remember the boxes?
Shout out to Don Barton.
Yeah, Don. Yes, before they changed over to Comcast in the city of Detroit for almost 8 years, 7 or 8 years, and they laid us off. So they gave me a big severance. I took that severance and invested in hair. A friend of mine lived in California, and she was like, "Oh, it's a lady here, and I want to connect you with her." Went from ordering hair from her to going online and testing products and ordering samples from overseas, from China, India, and San Juan. So I was testing a lot. Got Indian hair with lice in it, even though lice can't live, but it was dead lice. So I've experienced because we're big on quality, innovation.
Yo,
so
how you find out it had lice in it?
Hair. It had when I got the package. Oh, this was 2014, from 2015 or 16. It was long. But when I got the package, you could see the little white things on the hair. So that's why our company has a disclaimer of product, because a lot of people, sue for hair. I've seen a lot of lawsuits in New York. You have to be mindful of what you're selling to your consumers and make sure that, you have quality product and clean.
Yo, that's like a bad batch of dope.
Yeah. Yes, I'm very seasoned in the hair business. So
you open it up like, oh, these niggas hit me with the baking soda. Like,
okay, you know what? I just know about hair. So it might be some type of, similarity, but I just know about hair. I just know about hair. Look at you.
Oh my God. Okay, so I don't. This was last year. I interviewed a gentleman that owned a wig shop.
Okay.
And he had tried. You know, he was saying how, for lack of a better terms, it was a brother. And he was saying how prejudiced the hair business actually is. Have you experienced that, or is that something that was just him?
I haven't. By the grace of God, I haven't yet. My vendors, because I was supposed to go, they have every year in China.
Mm-hmm.
It's called a Canton Fair, where you can go over there. They have 3 to 4 weeks where you can, and I was actually supposed to go right before the pandemic, but they, sent the letter, because I've been their vendor, one of my vendors, for over 10 years. So I have a great relationship with my vendors out the countries. I've never experienced any issues. I had exclusive right agreement in Michigan for a few years. That was like in maybe 2019 to like 22, where my product from my vendor, I was the only one, long as I, purchased a minimum batch. Yeah, then I was the only one here in Michigan selling that exclusive product. Yeah, so I've had a great relationship. I haven't had any issues so far.
Crazy right there. How do you negotiate? And I'm curious, why didn't you do more than just that one person?
You saying one person as far as a vendor?
As far as the exclusive rights for Michigan.
Because that quality was the best. Yeah, the other ones, someone else may have had that same vendor, but this quality of this product is what, got us going. And that's why, I came up with the name exclusive, because I wanted to be exclusive and like no other when it comes to our quality and innovation.
So what makes a good piece of hair?
I'll say the wefting, because you have the machine weft, where, you use the sewing machine with the weft, and then you have the hand weft, where they hand sew and weft the hair extensions on a track. So one lays a little flatter, one lasts a lot longer. I'll say the wefting for me as a hair provider, but some women, depending on the quality, based on their natural texture, it depends on if it blends, it depends on how long it lasts. Like our Indian raw hair lasts, some stylists have purchased from us and it have last over 5 years. So you'll say, the quality, the longevity, the texture, as well as the weft.
Who's using fake hair for 5 years, though?
They don't know that. So you have to, I can ask questions and they be like, what are you, but they're not experienced. So it's
how long before it starts stinking?
I don't get that hair to smell like corn chips. So I can't deal with bad hair. So if it stink, I'm not selling it. You're supposed to wash it, but yeah, corn chips. I call it corn chips because people are like, I got hair from such, and I'll be like, if it smell like corn chips, I don't sell it. Forgive me, but I'm
so
I don't have bad smelling work.
Yeah. So when you look at, can you just look at, like, say you at a meeting at work? Well, I don't know if you got another job, but let's say you're out and about and you see a woman with some hair in her head from across the room. Can you tell off rip whether she got some good hair or some bad hair?
I mean, Detroit has some of the best stylists, so they can take some bad hair and make it look good. So I can't unless I felt the hair, or, if they're not dealing with no shedding or matting. If I see it like not on their head and it's a pack of hair or a bundle, I could tell if it's good quality or not. But when it comes to being in their hair, we have some great stylists here. I've worked with a lot of, the top stylists. Some have purchased from me or wholesale, or, just work with them with my own personal hair. So, it depends. You can't say, oh, that's bad hair, and, they didn't whip it up real good. I will have to feel the hair and I will have to see it. Is
there somebody that came to you whose hair was just so fucked up, and you're like, no, I can't help you?
I've never turned nobody. So that's how our hair care product line was created, because it's women that have came to me, and I like to be a problem solver. And they literally, with my business, and they literally did not want weave, but they wanted to grow their hair, or they wanted something for their natural hair. And that's how our hair care line, which is on Amazon and Walmart, was birthed. But it was created with the youth. So yeah, some women, I mean, you know, it's a solution for everybody. I don't like to say I can't do nothing for you, but I can, you know, recommend or try to figure it out.
Hey, I'm bald. I go to the barbershop. It ain't much they can do for me.
Well, you still get a lineup, right?
Like at this point, I guess I can. These niggas charging $50 for a haircut, and I'm bald. Like, what are you cutting, bro?
Yeah, I think everything in this
my god
economy is going up. Like,
okay, so you got hair care products and hair.
Yes, we started off originally with the hair. And we covered that market. Great quality brand. A lot of people knew me as the hair lady. I've worked with other, you know, people that were selling hair as well. We collaborating with events. However, I was working every summer with the Grow Detroit Young Talent, the youth. So the city employs the youth to work with your salon, and they pay them, and you mentor, you teach them, and they work at your location. So we've done that for, I think, 7 years now. So in 2018, we created a product. I had my own chemist, and they tested the product on my hair, and the product, once again, aloe vera based product with the aloe vera plant. And it was a great product. I got approved for Amazon and Walmart marketplaces.
Yo, hey, wait a minute. And so you got a shop also?
Yes. So we're relocating. We were at Livernois Avenue in Detroit, Michigan. We're relocating now. So next week, we'll be at 7641 West McNichols, Detroit, Michigan, 48221. It's less than a mile away from our old location, but it's down from Marygrove College.
Okay, so you're like at 6 Mile, Livernois.
6 Mile, yeah, right up the street.
Talk to your boy, you know, the whole hat. It's Detroit, baby.
I see you.
Talk to your boy. I don't need the McNichols. You know.
6 Mile. Okay, I grew up on 6 Mile, so 6 Mile. I have to be professional, you know.
Oh, and I'm sorry. Can you still hear me? Because
I can hear you, but it says connection.
My connection is fucking up. So
that's all right.
We'll now you want to come back.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it's professional shit, man. You can leave it out the window.
Okay.
Although I take that back. I don't want people to be looking at, you know how people can be. I'll be the asshole if you need me to be.
Okay.
Works for me. Okay, so you got products, you got hair, you got a location. What's next?
So me being a youth advocate, and I've just been passionate about, you know, being a leader in the beauty industry and the education part. From working with them, with our salon, we have birthed our youth program. So after school and online, and it's called Exclusive Entrepreneur Leadership Academy. I'm so proud and very excited about it. We will be empowering the youth and just sharing information, resources. We have like a dream system that save yourself time, energy, and money, where a lot of people, even if they're at school or, you know, in college, they will be able to learn how to build an online business, whether it's, you know, for passive or residual or, you know, whatever they're passionate about. It don't have to be them being an entrepreneur or having a brick and mortar location. If they choose to have a brick and mortar location, that's fine. But if they don't, we provide just other resources and information, and then we pour into them and mentor them, cultivating their leadership skills and entrepreneur spirit within. So I'm excited about that because it'll be online. And our website, we actually won it's a grant with Tech Town, a program in the city of Detroit, where they're helping us do our mobile app and website for the youth. So I'm like really, really excited about that. And then I have, you know, 2 teenagers who are young entrepreneurs as well.
If nobody has told you today, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't think we tell each other that enough. Is there anything you wanted to say before we get out of here? I know you is limited.
Yeah, just thankful for this opportunity. If anyone is interested in our Zella program with the youth and the mentorship, I am Tanisha Lorraine Owens on Facebook. If you want to follow us at Exclusive with an X, Exclusive Virgin Hair on our Instagram, as well as our Facebook page. And also our new location, we will be having like a new grand opening, relocating at the 7641 6 Mile in Detroit. It is, I think it's east, don't get me wrong, west of Livernois. And I can be reached also at 313-212-2219. I think that's about it. I'm just excited to empower the youth, to give back to our community, and then to continue selling the best hair in the city on the market, as well as our hair care products to help create hair growth and retention.
Talk your shit, Queen. They got the best. We have the best hair in the city.
Only the best.
Oh, probably. She got the best shit going. I mean, get out there. You know, get on the block. Get you some hair.
Yeah.
On that.
Yeah, 4 ounces.
It has been an honor and a privilege, and I hope we were able to get you a little extra business tonight. And if you are in the market for some hair, bam. Exclusive Hair Care is where you need to be.
Thank you.
No doubt. You have a phenomenal evening on purpose. And if there's anything we can possibly do for you around here at Intellectually Petty Radio, please just let me know and I got you.
Thank you, King. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you as well.
Have a good one.
You too. All right. I know we're supposed to have hold on. Let me look at it. Just so I won't screw it up. All right, so we got the Rose Room. We got exclusive. That was pretty dope. Mini Mechanic and Chef Nita. We are awaiting your arrival humbly, and yeah, that too. But yo, I swear, if I had some fucking hair, I'd be exclusive. Would be where I would be going. Let me get this back on. Whatchamacallit. If for some reason you feel like you need to advertise on social media, please reach out to Karita Miller and let her know that you would like to advertise with Intellectually Petty Radio. We have different forms. We have Instagram. I think Instagram is like 12,000 and some change. Facebook is 187,000. YouTube is 3,041. And I cannot remember exactly what TikTok is, but I want to say it's about 1,200. So we have a nice little reach out there. The demographics are crazy. We do shitload of numbers, especially on the Facebook page. So reach out to us if you would like to advertise in any shape, fashion, or form. Yo, if you have a Black-owned business, because I'm not sure what time they are going to show up, but in the interest of promoting the best of the best, or anything that we got going on, if you got a Black-owned business and you're ready to promote your shit right now, please inbox myself or Karita on Facebook or on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, it's Intellectually Petty Radio. We'll get you on. I'll send you the link and we'll get you on. Because I'm not going to wait around forever. I don't wait around to give free promotion. So it is what it is. Love our entrepreneurial spirit amongst our brothers and sisters out there. I will say that Detroit motherfuckers know how to hustle. It is not something. It is a breeding ground. It is a rite of passage to at least be taught how to get money on your own. And when you find something that you really fucking love and you can make some bread out of it, oh my God, all you gotta do is learn a couple of things. Or even more importantly, the right people in the right positions is everything. And I don't care what corporation you talk about, whether it's from Amazon to Microsoft to Apple. Yeah, there are names. The guy whose name is on the door, but that guy whose name's on the door had depended on somebody in his number 2 spot forever that you may not ever know. Or his number 15 guy. You know, there's somebody that does distribution only for Idaho, but it's killing the rest of the country. There's always an opportunity out there. Whether you create your own, whether you go to somebody else's and you take that opportunity in putting yours on the back burner just because you need to get up a little capital. Sometimes it's not always easy. And it is always, I will guarantee you, it is always the person that did not quit. The person that quit does not understand the success. And I don't know what is going on with my IV cam today, but they are tripping. However, I don't like talking to myself all that. Well, I like talking to myself. I don't like talking solo and nobody else is here with me. Oh, yo, StockX be having some fire ass shit. I am not gonna lie. And let me get back to StreamYard and see what we got. And because I'm about to shut it down in a minute. And because if y'all don't show up, y'all don't show up. And it does this. All we can do is try. You know, and what I will say is that life be lifing. Shit happens, and having your own business is usually in concert with working with someone else. Or working for someone else, I might add. And that is not always like even just the podcast. I edit the clips. So I don't always, you know, sometimes I'm tired when I'm done doing a couple of shows. So I never do them on Thursdays. Sometimes I work Friday. And I don't get around to being able to do it till maybe Monday or Tuesday. Because I'm doing it by myself. Doing it by yourself is not always the easiest task. And I am not half as disciplined as some people are. And the key to success are two things: discipline and not quitting. Other than that, talent is far down the list. It's a lot of talented people that are lazy. I've known a shitload of talented people that felt like somehow the talent police are going to show up at their door simply because they're better than most people naturally. No, it doesn't work that way. They're trash people that never give up, that believe, that are delusional enough to believe that they can be successful. And it takes a healthy dose of delusion, because you're gonna hear a lot of people tell you, no matter what you're doing, you'll never make it in whatever it is. Very rarely is somebody from the womb to the tomb built for whatever business they have entered. You know, you have that Prince who from very young recognized that he was just really phenomenally talented musically. A lot of people don't hit their stride till they're adults. They have no fucking clue what they're doing going into that point. Anyway, let me reach out to the boss. I know that my enunciation on that was trash. Yo, I still loved it. This is so fucking dope right there. And let me see what Richard got to say. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not sure where Mini Mechanic and Rita are, but I'm gonna run my mouth for about 5 more minutes and then I'm gonna go get something to eat because I'm hungry. I've only eaten, what did I eat today? Oh, I had some barbecue chicken that from yesterday, leftovers. It wasn't even a whole thing. I'm trying to lose a bit more of the gut, so I'm trying to cut down on how much I eat. However, I'm phenomenally starving at this point. I would like to get something to eat, and I'm going to do that shortly. So if they don't call up within the next 2 or 3 months, we're gonna cut this shit short. Black Business Buzz, brought to you by Intellectually Petty Radio. And if you, matter of fact, let me so I can get you the actual factuals. Lots of missing. I spoke to her and kind of felt like, okay. Well, you know what? It is what it is. Well, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, my bad. We have Mini Mechanic in the queue right now. So let's get the brother on. How you doing, King?
I don't know.
Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
How you doing, man?
I'm all right.
Yo, can you turn your phone to the side for us so we can get the landscape view? All right, give me 1 second. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect right there. Yo, give us a quick rundown on what Mini Mechanic is and what you guys are doing. Hello.
What was that?
I said, give us a quick rundown of what Mini Mechanic is and what you guys are doing.
So basically, Mini Mechanic is a program that I started for the youth. And what I do is basically I teach kids from ages 9 through 17. Basically, I introduce them to the world of mechanics, and I show them, all the tools and basically how to maintenance cars, and basically just introduce them to a new something that's just new, other than the normal extracurricular activities that they usually do, like football, basketball, stuff like that. So it's just something that's different that I started. Yeah.
Who got you interested in mechanics?
My dad.
But what was it initially?
So my dad was a mechanic.
Okay, so do you remember the first car you worked on?
No, it was when I was a kid. So,
So
I was a kid. I was 6, 7, 8, 9 years old.
Yo,
out there working on cars, right there next to my dad, right there, looking at him, watching him.
So when you're sitting up under the hood of a car, first off, what's your dream car to work on?
A Honda Civic.
Really?
I mean, they're easy. They're easy to fix. They're easy to work on.
What makes a Honda Civic so easy as opposed to a Chevy Nova, an old school one?
I mean, probably the old school one probably would be easier to work on because of the simplicity of it.
What's the most asked question of the young people?
I mean, they ask a lot of questions. The main question is just be like, oh, what is this? What is that? What is this? Because I'm showing and I'm explaining them so much stuff. I'm giving them so much information.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, wow. It's like, flabbergasting to them. Because they ride in cars all day, every day. They with their parents. They got cars all around them, and they never knew what's going on inside of them, how they work.
Do you go to them, or do you have like a brick and mortar location that they come to?
So we have a meetup location. So I will plan out the day, basically the curriculum for the day, and I will make the flyer and send it out to the parents, and we will basically meet up wherever, whether it be a park or the library or a mechanic shop or or AutoZone or something like that.
So independent of doing that, do you have like your own business or are you fixing cars?
Oh yeah, I do fix cars outside of that, but my business, what I do, I make clothes.
Really?
I'm a clothing designer, so I make clothes.
And so, where do we go to find out where your clothes are?
I pretty much Instagram, Facebook. You know, I don't really have a website or anything because you know I make this stuff at home.
Okay.
So in order for me to, I would have to put a lot of time and stuff into taking pictures and getting models and just just hiring a whole bunch of people, and I just don't have the time or resources to do that. So I just make my clothes, I show it off to people. People welcome to come. I pull up on you and you can see what I got. So that's pretty much how I do it. You know.
I don't know. It seems to me that the young people that you're teaching how to fix cars, I would make the clothes so that they could wear while they're fixing the cars.
Oh, they
And
do.
that's your promotion.
They do. So they have shirts. They have shirts. I have merch. I have all types of little paraphernalia stuff that they can have. But yeah, I have shirts and I got hats. I got probably some bags and stuff.
Show us what you got, bro.
Oh, y'all want to see? Hold on, cause I'm trying to see. I'm on this thing. Y'all say I gotta have it sideways.
Bro, as long as you get your shit in the screen and it's on the camera and somebody else can see, we good. Yeah, you good right now. But however, look, just show us what you got, bro. Don't worry about it.
All right. So basically, y'all see. I don't know. Y'all can see that.
Okay. Yes, we can definitely see that.
So this is.
Oh, that's fire right there too. That glow in the dark?
Nah, it's rhinestones. So it's like glitter. It's like shining. It's
like that's shining. Fire right there. Yes, the lights hit that shit. Oh, what's that? So is that your logo right there?
Nah, it's just something. So it's just an artwork piece.
Okay.
So I got stuff that represents my brand. So when you making clothes and you doing brands and stuff like that, you always want to use like stencils and other stuff that represent your brand. So you see how I got the angel on there, right?
Yes, dope.
But you see how he got like money in his hand.
Yes, I see that.
It's the detail, and then you got the name. The name is Rich Starts.
Yo, that's fire, bro. Yo, yeah, man, you gotta promote that a little bit. Cause that's dope. Like the detail, like you said, the detail in that shit is fire.
Crop tops, hoodies. I got so much stuff.
Okay, so I can't read what that says. What does that say?
So that say tees.
Okay.
That say tees. So that's the tees. That's the Tailored Essentials right there.
Okay, and if I want to go online and purchase any of those, you said you don't have a website?
No, I don't have a website. You would have to probably go to my Instagram.
Okay, what's your Instagram?
That's Weezy and them. THATSWEEZYNTHEM.
Are you anything else you doing? Any other hustles?
None. I just do the clothes. I do clothes. Oh, I probably can't see that. And then I do the program for the kids, and then I fix cars. I mean, I do other stuff like I do like housework and stuff like, you know, if you need a cabinet put up or you need a door put up, you need, you know, like a handyman. I do handyman work. You can say that handyman work.
Okay, now I can see you. All right, you disappeared for a second. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I said I do handyman work. So handyman work, mechanic work. I do a little plumbing. Like I could do electrical work. I mean, I have a lot of skills. I have a lot of skills. But what I do, the main thing that I do is clothes and the program. The program is really the main thing that I'm focused on right now.
Okay.
I just started like 2 months ago.
With the program?
Yeah. So
how's it going so far? How's it going so far?
I mean, it's going good so far. You know, it's only me, and then I got like two people that's helping me out. But as far as everything I'm doing, I'm pretty much doing everything. You know, coming up with all the curriculum, coming up with all the worksheets, the layout of how we gonna do it that day, the activities, coming up with tests, all types of stuff.
All right, and if people want to get in touch with you, how they go about doing that?
My number, call my number 614-214-1474.
Man, it was 614. Is that Columbus?
Yeah, I'm in Columbus. You know,
okay, man.
See what I mean? Like, where you at?
I'm in Cleveland.
Yeah, you in Cleveland. So see how you heard about me? You in Cleveland? Well, and people order stuff too. I do ship. I got hats.
Yeah, bro. You got to get out there a little bit more with the merch, bro.
I got hats.
Yeah, you got some fire shit, man.
I got all types of. Oh yeah, I got a whole thing of hats right here.
Yeah, that's what's going to give you the ability to do more things as far as teaching the kids about the mechanics.
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna do a designing class. I'm gonna do a whole everything. It's gonna be everything. You gonna be able to come to me and learn any type of skill. You can learn something. You're gonna learn a skill that's gonna make you some money. That's the whole thing. That's the whole gist of it.
Hey, that's all we need right there, man. Yo, and if nobody has told you today, bro, I'm proud of you.
Appreciate it.
No doubt, man. Anything you want to say before we tap out and get out of here?
Yes. Anybody with a business, if you own a business or if you have a skill or if you have any type of talent, then you should take the responsibility upon yourself to be teaching this to the younger generations and giving them something to look up to.
Absolutely. I agree with that 1,000%. Game recognized game, man. Yo, man, you have a phenomenal day on purpose, bro. And if there's anything that we can do for you, yo, send us some shit, something, man. Let's promote your shit, bro. You got some dope ass fucking shit, bro. Let's make that happen.
I gotta get the Instagram and the socials and the numbers and stuff like that.
Okay.
We gonna network.
All right, no doubt, man. Hit me up. Yo, shout out to you, man, and shout out to the best manager in the history of managers and people. My manager, Rita. Shout out to you. Anyway, on that note, we out of here, man. This has been another episode of Black Business Buzz, brought to you by Intellectually Petty Radio, in concert with Beautiful Machine Magazine and the mighty. Hold on, Nerd DJs Radio Network. Bam. Anyway, we out of here, man. Shout out to the mini mechanic, man. Exclusive hair care. And who was that we had first? Oh, I know I'm fucking up. Hold on. Let me make sure because I don't want to forget. And they'd be like, oh, they didn't mention me, because I would feel some type of way about that shit myself.
Let me see.
Where's the fucking flyer at?
I got all my tools. Other tools. I got lots of tools.
The rolls. Anyway, let me get that right. The Rose Room, exclusive hair care, and the mini mechanic. Shout out to Chef NITA, who was not able to make it today, but our thoughts and prayers are with you, and I'm hoping you have a phenomenal fucking day. Anyway, on that note, man, yo, hold on. Let me see that shirt real quick before we tap out.
Are you seeing it?
Yeah, that logo is crazy though, bro. I love that logo too.
I made that logo too.
Yeah, that logo is fire, bro.
That's original artwork by me. Shirt, I made the shirt. I pressed it. I got a bunch of them too. If y'all want to order a shirt, y'all could just DM me.
All right, no doubt, man.
Give me a hug.
Hit him up. And we out of here. On that note, man, y'all have a good one.
All right, man.
All right, peace.
Hold on.
Yo, y'all already know, man. This is Jobs. This has been another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio. Y'all have a phenomenal day on purpose. And we'll see you next week. In a minute.